Hey guys, and CSFan001 here. Welcome you back to the Let's Play Rocket Power Beach Bandits, part, I believe, number 8. So we're making pretty good progress here. We're into Wishing Waters now. So let's go. Can't change characters yet. I just never really like playing as Sam because, as I told you guys before, I feel like he's harder to control. We haven't really played as Twister much. Let's play as Twister. Because really, Twister only gets the action during, it seems to almost always be Otto and Reggie, except for, you know, when Twister has to take evidence and stuff. So yeah, last part we had an extremely massive fail in one part of Ocean Shores, being that challenge. Part of the problem is we don't have any special puffs. Thank you. God, it only took us like 2 minutes, or like not nearly that long into the video to get some special pucks. Jeez, we need some. So, the gate is shut, but turns out Oliver is a genius.
Oliver might be a pain sometimes.
Because it opens, of course. You know, I don't feel like it would be the hardest thing to do. You could probably use some kind of reprogrammed universal remote. I would assume they could probably do it. I don't know. Oliver's pretty smart. The water in this area is instant death no matter what color it is or where you land into that, it's instant death. There's also a gold coin here that we're going to want to collect. It's it's a relatively well hidden gold coin. We're going to be encountering a new type of enemy here too. We don't really need the cheeseburger, I'm going to save it. He's right down here. That is a heavy-duty robot. Heavy-duty robots are much tougher. Well, actually they aren't necessarily tougher, but they only have a melee attack. And they seem to be able to take quite a bit of damage. We don't really need to fight him. We're just going to smash this spawner right here. Let's see if he actually comes out of the pool with us. A lot of the time the robots aren't really smart enough to come out of the pool with you or anything. Alright, more instant death water and a checkpoint. Anything back there? Nope. We're also going to be introduced to some new types of pucks and other new types of enemies in this area. Oh, I don't think that any more new enemies appear in this part of this area. Those right there, those are maybe the second best type of puck in the game. Those, I call them zap pucks. Zap, Z-A-P pucks. Because they're electrically charged and they do a lot of damage. They're typically one of the better types of pucks. You know, this is gonna be one of the saddest water parks I've ever seen. Like, it's literally just one slide, right down the middle, a couple of pools, and that's basically it. Like, it's just that one water slide in the middle and a few pools. And they've also got this hamburger ice cream stand over here as well. That's like all it is here. It's so stupid. Like, this is not worth any sort of price of admission. Yeah, whenever you climb a ladder, you actually lose this thing. So jump on the red arrows and you'll jump across for free fries and then check one over here. And I'm still going to manage to get hit somehow. So there's a crab bot down in the water down there, so we're not going to jump down in the water, obviously. That would be suicide. So, there is an elevator right here, but I bet it doesn't work, does it? No, of course it doesn't. They can't make this easy for us. So we're going to jump up these, and here you can either climb this ladder and you'll have to navigate some really, really narrow planks. That can be a little tricky to do. Or, you can jump on this ladder here and skip the entire thing. Just see, that's what you'd have to navigate normally, a few narrow planks. Instead, though, we're just going to take the shortcut. Wow, already 5 minutes into the video to complete this level. That's not great. It's a longer level, though.
I've always wanted to try this.
You know, they only went to Wishing Waters a couple of times during the series. Like, I think they only went to Wishing Waters twice, maybe during the entire Rocket Power series. I remember it from the episode where Sam's dad comes to visit. I remember it from that episode. I don't remember it from any other episodes. I think it might have been at least mentioned once or twice more. So as you can see, it doesn't do ultra extra damage against these guys, but we're just going to jump over his head, and we don't really even need to smash that because we're about to go into a new level. And of course, the robot just disappears. And we're gonna jump down in. We're gonna have like 2 cutscenes in a row down here, which is kind of annoying. Let's go. Stay off the electric floors. Watch your health level. Fighting robots can be hard work. No, we're not going to save data because we're going to save in about 1 minute. So there's a Golem helicopter down here.
Now, if this is a robot factory, there's probably a computer in charge. We need to find that computer and shut it down. Something like this, you mean? Twister, you're a genius. Hey, you don't have to tell me. We'll need to find a way past these electric floors. I've got an idea. Just might be able to build ourselves some kind of robot and use it to get...
So yes, at any point in these coming levels, if you touch the electric floor, it is instant death. This hazard will also be in the 3rd area of the game sometimes. So yeah, it can be a dangerous area because a lot of the hazards are instant death. Okay, so now that we're down here, we need to find the parts to build a robot. I think I'm just going to change over to auto again.
About time.
And as you can see here, we've got a button to hit. Or excuse me, we've got a button to hit over here first. That's going to send the robot press online.
Console initialized. Robot press online. Conveyor belts primed. Standing by.
Now, the robot that we're going to build looks nothing like the robots that are used ever in the game. Like, our robot looks way more sort of complex and cooler. That door is going to be important for the next level. This level is actually pretty long because we have to find 2 body units.
Time to take out the...
More access to those pucks. I don't know how many of any puck you can have at any time. Like, I know that with the rapid fire pucks you get 100 to start with. I'm not sure exactly how many you can have total. That wasn't even what I was trying to do. Oh man, I like countered his attack or something. That was kind of cool. Okay, we're gonna have a new enemy right up here. These guys, welder robots. They're tough. They will zap you with that laser at times, as you saw there, and they're actually very tough. They can take quite a few hits, which is why I don't like fighting them. This area is gonna have, actually this entire level is gonna require you to have some basic platforming skills. Something I kind of lack sometimes, as you guys might know. That is the only gold coin on this level. Hey, my dog's barking at something. I wonder what he's mad about.
Sweet, sweet moolah.
I can just sort of hear him in the background. I don't know if you guys can. He's probably too far.
Watch out.
Yeah, if I should have known. I'm not sure how that happened. That's just another freaking death. So that's like my 4th... Yeah, that's what, my 4th death now? That's not even fair, though, because I hit the A button. I jumped. No, I love how I'm failing so badly at this now that I'm on camera. It's just not even funny. There's no way for me to really retake videos either because of the save system. It's not like, you know, Path of Furon or something where I could have. It's harder to do that in this game, so I lose all of those really good pucks I had just because the game basically glitched out. Because I know I hit the A button. That doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I know the game was made in, you know, 2002, 2003, but come on, you would think the controls would work a little bit better. Like how I always complain about the Resident Evil controls, because the Resident Evil controls really do suck, though. I think that's something that they've never really addressed. Especially the QuickTime events, they don't work right half the time. Okay, that right there, that is, I believe it's actually a microwave gas station bean burrito from the episode Escape from Lars Mountain. So I recently saw that episode on that Solon guy's channel, Solon8II or whatever his channel is. And it looks exactly like that. It's called, they call it a microwave gas station bean burrito in that episode. And it's a full healing item. It'll heal your entire health bar. Anything that you've lost, you can heal with that. They're pretty rare though. There's only like glitchy much. There's only like 3 of them in the entire game though. So yeah, and they aren't really that big of a deal. You're not gonna be seeing them too often. And really, you don't see a whole lot of cheeseburgers either. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna turn this robot press on. The one that you're gonna want to hit is this one with Y, and that's going to bring us out the body parts. Or as Rick Toffin would say, body parts! Body parts! Yay! I wonder if I did a good impression of that. Okay, let's go. No way to skip this cutscene either, but that's going to bring us the body. You know, really when you think about it, the technology used in this game is way beyond that would have been available in the early 2000s. The technology is just way beyond what could have ever been possible. Even by, you know, Nickelodeon TV standards, or even sort of TV standards, it's sort of way beyond what would have been possible at this time. Sort of like how, you know, in a sense, the technology in Legend of Korra was super advanced for even like, I know it was supposed to be based around the 1920s in our normal world. These things can take a lot of damage, you can see, like 10 or 11 pucks. But yeah, in Legend of Korra, really the technology at times in that was like way more advanced than even, you know, the 1920s that it was supposed to be based around. Like the giant mecha robots, the mecha tanks, they were cool and all, but I mean, they were made out of what, like solid platinum or something, to where, just think about if the US military had those even now, because those things were really, really strong. I mean, I know they don't have guns in that series, but still. Wow, random like awkward cut off there. Awkward audio cut off. Just the end of a song. More instant death electric floors. These things will hurt you if you touch them, but they won't kill you, so you need to be kind of careful. But everything else is basically instant death. I used to always have a little bit of trouble with this section as well, for some reason. It's not like it's actually that hard to avoid these things. Except the slope detection isn't that good either, so sometimes the way you might slide down might be a little bit unrealistic. The last one has, I think, more on it. Yeah, see, like right there, I'm always worried that I might slide off a little bit. So yeah, slope detection isn't really that good. Once again, 2002, 2003 standards. So in this section, those little pink things I think will hurt you if you touch them, but I can't really remember. So now we need to jump on top of a box and jump over. Yeah, watch out. The camera can be relatively glitchy as well, to where if you screw up, you might end up like falling off by accident. It's pretty simple though. It's not too difficult. Like the first time I had ever beaten it, I literally got down to like 1 bar of health by the time I completed this box jumping section. And then I died to the robot that's up that ledge up there. So that was pretty sad. Then I got it on like the next run though, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. Jump that. Jump that. And jump that. Only 1 more left to jump. So we're gonna run over there, jump on top of this, pull our hockey stick out for this giant heavy-duty robot up here. Oh, dead. From the rifle, gravity, well, I don't remember what I was calling them. I just called them space pucks or rifle pucks, because that's sort of what they are. Hamburger up here if you need health. Well, the game sort of lagged right there. Like, the game just randomly lags sometimes, which can be relatively aggravating. Okay, so we now have the robot press online, but the next level will take probably another 5 minutes or so. So I think I'm probably just going to cut it off in a second. That's enough for this recording session, because this session literally went from the wave bike challenge, the wave bike course challenge, to completing the main body of the robot. So yeah, this was a pretty good episode in my opinion, or a pretty good session, just 4 videos through all that. We're making really good progress though. I mean, 8 videos now, and we're already a little ways through Wishing Waters. We're making good progress, and we'll probably be done with this game maybe even earlier than 20 parts.
Maybe next time.
Like, we're probably going to be done with this game before even 20 parts, so that would be kind of cool if we managed to do that. Then I would have a little bit of extra time. So next time we will continue our robot building. See you guys then.